The college classroom of yesteryear had the professor, who was very knowledgeable, and their textbook. And that's basically what the whole course was based on. And then the student went to the library to get outside materials. That's not the modern day classroom. We don't have a generation of students that want to read 100 pages a night. They want their material quick, and they want it in a illustrated manner, like they get their information from the TV or the internet.
My generation and the generation to follow are just more technologically savvy and are more connected to those things. And so I think that there is a definite advantage to the digital curriculum as opposed to the traditional version.
To me, the textbook is just one of the many resources the students have at hand. So that's how I wanted to think of it, as just another reference piece. So I try to bring in all these different kinds of materials that are available so that the students can use the book as maybe a resource, and now we use a digital book, so they don't have to just base the whole course on one very expensive textbook.
As a student who looks to save money whenever I can, I really appreciated the fact that our professor had an e-book available. And the cheapest that I found the traditional book was probably around $160, anywhere from there to $200. And I was able to purchase the full e-book and the access to that for around $80. So to think about that, that's well over $100. And so I really appreciated the savings. Secondly, as far as the course materials that our professor had posted, I really preferred those because I could access those on my own schedule. And if I had any questions, I could review those at any point in time, as far as just instead of the traditional version of just scouring through handwritten notes.
As far as developing these digital materials that I use for my class, what I did was, as I took some materials that I already had, which were some PowerPoints, and I used a product called Articulate Presenter, which is based on PowerPoint. So it made it kind of easy for me to transition into these presentations that I put online for the students so that they could watch the lecture materials outside of class rather than spending class time watching them in class. With all the web materials and things that are out there today, it's really hard not to incorporate some of that into your classroom materials. Yeah, that's why I like this, because